Good morning. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully everybody's off to a great productive day. This is going to be a real quick video because it is cloudy or overcast and it's supposed to storm and it's actually starting to rain now. But I'm just going to give y'all an update on the garden because I know it's been a while since I did a video. Okay, y'all, so I kind of been neglecting the garden just a little bit because I got a lot of stuff going on. I'll let y'all know about that in a minute, but we're gonna do a quick walkthrough because like I said, it's starting to storm. I first want to show y'all remember I kept coming on the, well, I can show you right here. We'll start off in here in the protected greenhouse. So for those who've been following the channel, remember I kept asking about all these things right here, and I was calling little helicopter things. Thank you for everybody who came in the comment section. They let me know that they come from a maple tree, and those are the pods. I can't think of the name right now of what they're called, but thank y'all for letting me know. And I was asking, will they grow into a tree? Because these things are like everywhere. And yes, y'all, they will grow into a tree. And I actually kept one to show y'all. Every pod that lands in soil that's good, it will definitely grow into a tree. And I did some research on it and they said that. And to give you an example, in this soil, a lot of those pods are in there, and look at all these trees starting to grow. All these are trees. This right here is my Black Simpson lettuce that's starting to grow. But all those green, these right here, they are all trees growing from the pod. Every single one of them. And I literally have to come out here every single day and pull them out the ground. I try to get the whole entire thing, but most of the time I can't. But there you go, you can see it. Those are the pods from the maple tree, and yes, y'all, they will grow into a tree. So every day I have to come out here and get all of them out of all my pots and containers. But let's go over here because it's starting to drizzle a little harder. But as you can see, my watermelons are starting to grow and get bigger. My potatoes here. This tomato plant here. This tomato plant here, I really need to prune. It is probably 7 feet tall already. But watermelons coming in over here. And it does have tomatoes growing on it. See tomatoes in there. Got them in there growing. So got a good bit of tomatoes in there growing on the tomato plant. And y'all, it's been getting so hot. I mean, my reservoirs have been emptying out every single day, especially on this tomato plant right here. But watermelon here. For those who've been following the channel, remember I did some crack key hydroponic containers. They're all starting to thrive and do good. That's my pepper plant right there. Got my sweet watermelon right here taking off, doing good. My red crimson watermelon. Y'all can see they're starting to grow. And while this looks like that, the white and green, that's because I used, my mind went blank. I used perlite. I used perlite for my medium in the top of those containers right there. So that's why it has that white greenish look versus using clay pebbles like in that one. But as you can see, got cantaloupe right there growing, taking off, doing good. My onions are growing and doing good. This basil is trying to go to seed, and I'm gonna let it so I can harvest my own seeds. Y'all remember we was doing a comparison? Sorry about the air conditioning unit. I'm gonna try to talk loud. It just cut on, but then I'll move to the other side of the garden. But remember the 2 cucumbers I did a comparison to see which one is going to grow the fastest. So you see the one that's in the soil right here is thriving and doing good, and the one in the hydroponic nutrients is thriving and doing good. This one is a lot bigger right here in the soil versus the one in the nutrients as of right now, because this one had went into shock when I first transplanted it, and this one always been in the soil. But I'll come back over here once the air conditioning unit cuts off. So come over here to this side. I got the stuff over here that I got to transplant into bigger containers. So I got some broccoli right here. Got some sage going. We got some leeks here, green onions. We got Brussels sprouts right here. We got this yellow squash that I got to get up potted into a bigger container. I got this corn right here. I got to get up potted. I planted a lot more corn, but this was the only one that sprouted. So usually you want more than one corn stalks to grow. Then I have this yellow squash right here. I'm sorry, this is a spaghetti squash right here. I had to flip it around and see my tag. So this is a spaghetti squash. This right here is the yellow squash that I got to get up potted. And out of all those strawberries I only had 3 plants that survived. Got this basil right here that's going to seed. Then we swing on around over here. We got some pepper plants. And we have, I'm sorry y'all, I'm trying to move quick and I'm not looking at my tags. I got this spinach here that's about to get ready to go to seed. I'm gonna let it go so I can harvest the seeds. And then I have this basil over here that's about to go to seed. Got our pepper plants over here, got a few of them, getting some flowers on it. Do have a pepper growing right there. And like I said, yes y'all, it does grow into a maple tree. So I said I was gonna plant one just to see how I do. Never know, I might pot up a whole bunch and start selling some maple trees because I'm getting them for free. All right, so we got the cayenne pepper plant right here, and it does have peppers growing on it right there, as y'all can see, focus camera. Then over here we got another pepper plant, and we got several peppers growing on that one. Got another pepper plant here with peppers growing on it. This pepper plant here is getting tall, but there's nothing on it as of right now. Then we have this mint, and I see why everybody said make sure you put mint in a pot, because this thing has been growing out of control. I mean, we've been harvesting from it, and I mean, it just will not stop growing. Then I got all the spinach over here that I'm letting go to seed so I can harvest my seeds right here. This was that black Simpson lettuce that I just showed you that has all these maple trees popping out of it. And that's because I had the soil just sitting out here, and then all those pods, I mean, look at it, y'all, started landing everywhere and got mixed into the soil. So yep, pretty much every day I got to come out here and remove them all, because I guess this soil is good for them, and so they take off and thrive in it. Then I got some more potatoes over here growing. Then we'll come over here on this side here. So I got some more crack key hydroponic containers set up over here. I got a yellow crimson watermelon right there. Got a watermelon right here. I'm sorry, that's a cucumber right there. Got some more cucumbers right here. And then I got some stuff here that I didn't put a tag in, so I'm not sure what it is. Got another maple tree growing over here. And then we have an all sweet watermelon and some hydroponic nutrients. And over here, we have a zucchini squash growing right here with a couple of maple trees growing in there as well. That's why I say, y'all, every single day I got to get out here and get these maple trees out. They like taking over, and I want to get them out before they get too big. Then we have a yellow squash right there. We have an acorn squash right here. Wow, this one got a good bit in there. Then this is my only berry bush I have, which is the blackberry. The blueberry bushes end up dying completely. Then that's just a compost bucket that I've been throwing all the stuff I've done pruned off. And look at that, y'all. I was gonna say, is that lettuce growing in there? Right here we have another squash plant. And then over here, we have a squash plant. So I ended up, like I said, moving some stuff over here. And the air conditioner is still going, but we're gonna run in here and try to talk over it. I apologize. So we come in here. I see the zinnias, they starting to flower out a little bit. Then got lettuce down there growing. We got cauliflower right here. Our celery we end up harvesting and it's growing back. We got some cabbage, red cabbage here. See, we got this red cabbage here. And y'all see it's starting to try to get the roll up into a ball. Got some more red cabbage here. We got our kale right here. We got some more basil back here trying to go to seed, and I'm gonna let it, because like I said, I'm harvesting my own seeds. Another red cabbage right here, starting to try to get that little head forming. We got a cauliflower right here. Then we got all this cauliflower here, and y'all can see everything doesn't always do good and go as planned, but you just don't give up, keep going. We got some more kale growing right here. I got all this spinach here that's going to seed. I can still harvest some around it, but most of it's going to seed. Got this green cabbage here, and that's not good. Y'all see all those holes in there? That let me know there is a worm somewhere in there, and that's not good because it's right in the head of there. So I'm gonna have to see if I can find the culprit. I've been checking, and I didn't notice. That is not good at all. I didn't notice no worm on it, but I'm gonna have to look a little deeper. Got this one right here. Y'all see that? That one right there is starting to form into a nice little head. Got some carrots right here and another cabbage in here. Then this part's gonna be real quick and noisy, but I apologize. Over here in the flood and drain system, we got this spinach that's going to seed. And I'm about to go ahead and get these spinaches taken out because they overcrowding the whole thing. I got a Brussels sprout. Well, there we go. Good. The air conditioner just cut off, so sorry if I was yelling, y'all, or if it was noisy. I apologize. But so got the flood and drain system over here, and got this spinach going to seed. And I'm about to go ahead and get this taken out. Not today, because like I said, it's raining right now as I'm out here. But as you can see, we got some mint right there. This is peppermint. We got Brussels sprouts right here. We got our cilantro here. We got parsley right here. We got green onions starting to grow all mixed up in there. Got some more celery right here, y'all. And look at the lettuce, how the romaine lettuce has taken off. This one not doing so good, but not worried about it. Look at all these other lettuces over here. So we got plenty of romaine lettuce growing that we can start harvesting from. All right, y'all, so this rain is starting to come down a little harder, but I just wanted to give y'all a quick update how the garden is looking. Like I said, I've been neglecting it a little bit, and that's because I started a new business. So I'm still getting everything set up and figured out, but I started a t-shirt business where I design and print t-shirts. I can do logos, do your company on a t-shirt, the name of your YouTube channel I can do on a t-shirt. If you don't have a design, I can design one for you. But once I get everything set up, I will definitely let y'all know and put a link in the description so you can check out some of my work. But if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, consider subscribing to the channel and clicking that notification bell so you don't miss none of my future videos. And as always, thank y'all for watching. Oh yeah, and the 3 quail are doing good. I'm about to get ready to clean up their enclosure. They're starting to get their adult feathers. So next week they'll be going outside into the quail enclosures.